Hi y'all, welcome back to Ask Anna. Today I'm going to teach you how to know if a man has money. I don't really think I can teach you how to get it. I feel like that's just something that has to internally be inside you. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the importance of your relationships and a little bit of safety tips, but we're going to mostly focus on the money part. How to know if a man has money. So, it's the wrong question. I feel like I get asked that a lot by other men. It's like, how can you like sniff it out? It's the wrong question to ask. The question to ask is, how generous is the man? And if he's willing to spend it on you. Because if you want $1,000 out of a man, you can get that from anybody. Like, he doesn't have to be a millionaire. He can be a middle-class guy. He can be a poor guy who just decided to run up his credit card on you. The question of how to know if a man has money is just irrelevant. They all do. They can find a way to get it. It's just, how important are you going to be to them? How are you going to get them to spend money on you? And I can't give away all my tips and tricks because that would be free game, and I'm not getting paid yet. But once I'm getting paid, I would be more than happy to give it all out to you. I'm very thankful to all my new subscribers. Hi guys. I know I made a lot of men mad, but that's my job. What was the next thing? Oh, the importance of your relationships. So I'm going to tell a quick story. This happened 2 days ago. This is Reaper, everyone. Reaper, say hi. Hello. This is Reaper. He's half pit bull, half Doberman. He's 5 months old. I don't know if you can see this. I don't think you can see the size of him. He's pretty fucking big, actually. Reaper, say hello. My bad. So anyways, the story is from Tuesday night. Tuesday night, I had a wonderful man spend $1,500 on me. It was very nice. I was in VIP with him for 3 hours. All I did was sit on him, and then his friends were there, and then some of my girlfriends were there, so that part was fun. Reaper, you need to settle down or you're gonna get kicked out. And one of the girls, she was a little bit more experienced than me, but afterwards she told me, she was like, you could have gotten everything in that man's pocket. Like, that is disposable income to them. And I hadn't really thought of it that way before. But if I had taken everything out of that man's pocket, he wouldn't come back. Like, the money is important to me, but it's more important to me that people leave me mostly feeling okay. Like, if I cuss you out, it's your fault. It's your fault. If somebody makes me mad enough for me to do that, I fully think they deserve it, because I'll forget, and then like people will remember that they pissed me off, and I have to be like, oh shit, what did they do? Because it's never about what anyways, mute point. But she's telling me I could have gotten everything out of his pocket. But that man now wants to come back and see me. And he even told me, because there was this Spanish girl that he really liked, but she was very aggressive, and she just kept asking him for a tip. And he told me afterwards, he was like, all she wanted was my money. And yes, that's what we're here for, but you still have to give to get it back. And I don't agree with I don't agree with like the sleazy way of just like trying to get a man's money. Like, just give it to me. Like, I'm not trying to do that much to, like, no. Like, I want my relationships to be good. I don't necessarily want people to come back, but I don't want them to be like, oh, yeah, that was that bitch that, like, took this off from me, you know? Like, you need to give it to me, and that should be our understanding. But your relationships are so important. Like, I do my best not to fight people. If I don't like somebody, I will just completely ignore you, and you'll know I don't like you. But I don't try to create extra animosity. I think my relationships with all the people I work with, the people above me, like, it's all important. Like, it's not necessarily about the money. It's about your stability. It's about your job. Relationships above everything. Always. Like, you never know what could come out of. I'm not saying you always have to be the bigger person, because you don't, but I just think people should value that more over the money, because that's how you're getting the money, is through the relationships. So there's that. My last point on safety. So I actually didn't know this, and I'm going to share it with you guys so y'all know this. There's a thing with iPhones where you have your Apple ID and then you have your name. So I've been selling my phone number for like a good 4 or 5 months now. And I didn't know that it was like popping up automatically, because I changed like my contact card. So I thought like, since that had been changed, it wouldn't affect it. But because in my settings, that little, the little Apple ID thing, because I did not change that, it was popping up every time I sold my phone number. So every time I sold my phone number, I was giving them my real name, and I'm very Googleable. So then, and I didn't find this out until last night, until this guy was like, oh yeah, I'm going to the ATM, Anna. It's like, that's not my name. Then he was like, oh yeah, I have your Instagram too, Anna. I was like, what the fuck? It really like sent me into a little spiral for a second, but I mean, I'm fine now. I changed it. Like, if something bad was gonna happen, it would have already happened. William. But yeah, that's all I have. Relationships are more important. How does the man, how to know if he has money? Oh, that's the other thing too. If he does have money, he will lead with it, but he's only going to lead with it if he likes you. So you have to be worth spending money on. I can't really help you with that. That's everything. Bye-bye.